Have won every Olympic gold medal since 1964, a streak of 9 in a row. There's Yelena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikarulidze. They're the favorites to make it 10. But the Americans have other ideas, and so did the current world champions from Germany, Mandy Wötzel and Ingo Steuer. They, however, are fighting injuries and often each other. Here's Bill Geist.
There they were last year, all smiles after winning their first world championship. A pair if you ever saw one. For a moment, you would have even thought that Mandy Wötzel and Ingo Steuer enjoy one another's company. But the truth is, these two Germans just can't stand each other.
Yeah, because he drives me crazy.
She talk. That's what we makes crazy.
There was a time around the Lillehammer Olympics when Mandy and Ingo did more than just make crazy. But their 2-year love affair hit a rut, much like Mandy did in their Olympic long program. To repair the damage on the ice, the two decided to split off the ice.
We have such a different personality. Doesn't work together if we spend free time together.
Well, both of us, we are very strong character, and like a devil sometimes, and it's funny.
Attending their practice sessions at home in Chemnitz, Germany is like spending the day with the Cramdens. Ingo likes to instruct even though the pair has a coach, and Mandy doesn't like to listen.
You know, I wanna just do it, and he has always everything to explain. So, like, I feel like a little child, but that's Ingo.
When I said, you must try this, and she said, no. And I said, yeah, you must.
Ingo's always right, and you have to say yes.
I'm always right, that's what she said. Yeah, that's okay.
They both say their bickering on the ice has nothing to do with broken hearts. But when Mandy showed up with a new boyfriend one night at Ingo's pub, the two sat at opposite tables.
Mandy is jealous of other girls, and I'm jealous of other boys. That's normal.
These two were just never meant for each other. Ingo is known to ride his Harley around Chemnitz, while Mandy prefers rollerblading, mainly because Ingo won't give her a ride on the motorcycle. Mandy likes to stop in and have afternoon tea with Grandma, while Ingo is busy with the suds at his new pub. It makes you wonder, how can two opposites be so unified in competition?
You know, when you watch a movie, the actors, it's the same. They are not married, they are not friends sometimes, but it's the same what we will show the audience. It's the same.
So far, Mandy and Ingo are shoo-ins for best performance by a pair in lead roles. But if their personalities cause such friction, why not split up?
Alone we are nothing. It's like losing a leg. I cannot skate alone.
I can't skate without her. Live, yes, but not skate.
And don't think Mandy and Ingo will seek peace and quiet after the Olympics. They plan to make each other miserable for years to come.
I think we have a lot of fights in the next 5-10 years. I hope. I hope then it's going to be boring when we have none.
Now, they seem to be getting along just fine this week here in Japan, but they are concerned with the most recent injury. On December 8th, Ingo Steuer suffered a shoulder injury, his right shoulder, when he was clipped by the mirror on a passing car in a street in his hometown of Chemnitz. It flared up again this week, Scott, as a matter of fact, earlier today in practice.
There's a lot of force in his spin, but I didn't think enough to hurt his shoulder, but he pulls up lame in the spin. He kind of goes, ow, 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 ow. You got to understand they're doing lifts, they're doing the death spiral, they're doing the twist. He's doing a lot of things that are kind of ballistic and are really going to test that shoulder. If he hurts it in a spin, I can't imagine how he's going to get through this stroke program without pain.
And despite all that talk about their inability to get along, Mandy very solicitous of Ingo. Let's check in with Tracy Wilson.
Vern, I just talked to the German team doctor, and he said that Ingo re-injured his shoulder in practice today. He said before that he had skated the last 3 or 4 days pain-free. He spent the afternoon with Ingo massaging the shoulder. He also injected it with an anti-inflammatory medication and feels that he'll be skating at about 75% in the short program.
Again, the concern is with Ingo Steuer's right shoulder, and it is a concern shared by both Steuer and his partner, Mandy Wötzel.
Germany, Mandy Wötzel.
They are from Chemnitz. They are the 1997 world champions. They won the gold medal in Lausanne. Wötzel and Steuer. And the music is an instrumental version of a song by Enya called No Holly for Miss Quinn.
Their opening is side-by-side triple toe loops. Beautifully landed. Double twist. Split first, then the twist. Beautiful unison on that spin, the one that he pulled out of today in practice. A lot of force we putting on that shoulder. Nicely done, hand-to-hand lift. The pair spin. That took so much courage on both of their parts for them to skate that program, knowing his right shoulder, the one that takes all the force. Wow.
You saw the applause being led by Tanya Shevchenko.
Plagued by injuries their entire career, and it was so sad they're coming into this Olympic champions as the world champions with yet another injury. But they're fighting through it. Beautiful side-by-side triple toes. Look at the height, the unison, right there. Such a relief to get through that. And the lift, now he goes to one hand on this. Right up, now watch his right shoulder, right arm. Nice position there. Now he's gonna switch over to one hand, and all that force is going onto his shoulder. He lets her down with one hand, very difficult. Teammate looks on saying, please let him get through this, please. Yes, they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. What a relief. They have 2 days to get ready for the long program.
And the first set of marks now for Mandy Wötzel, Ingo Steuer.
These marks are very good. The only thing I noticed that was a little different for them in this particular program was their speed was a little down from normal. So that might have been where the 10th or 2 was knocked off.
And Scott, the marks for presentation.
The judges liked it. Very gutsy performance.
Those marks good enough to put Wötzel and Steuer in first place. The French team, Abitbol and Bernardi, fall to second. The Canadian champions, Christy Sargent and Chris Wirtz, currently third. They skated earlier this evening.